Thank you, Mr President. I'd like to ask the Chief Minister what the potential implications for the island are of the House of Commons Home Affairs Committee report on the EU settlement scheme, that's HC 1945.
Chief Minister to reply.
Thank you, Mr President. The United Kingdom's European Union settlement scheme fully opened on the 30th of March 2019. The settlement scheme provides for United Kingdom resident European Union, European Economic Area and Swiss citizens and their family members to obtain an immigration status which they will require when the United Kingdom withdraws from the European Union. In order to provide consistency and clarity, the Isle of Man settlement scheme is aligned as closely as possible with that of the United Kingdom settlement scheme. The Isle of Man settlement scheme also came into operation on the 30th of March 2019. An application may be submitted to the Isle of Man Immigration Office by post or in person, providing the opportunity for a proactive face-to-face customer experience for the applicant. An applicant resident in the Isle of Man may make an application to the United Kingdom scheme via their online application process if they wish. Should the UK Home Office implement changes relating to the EU settlement scheme, whether as a result of this Home Affairs Committee report or not, those changes will be considered and adapted to ensure that the Isle of Man settlement scheme continues to align as closely as possible to the UK settlement scheme, so that those residents in the island will not be disadvantaged. The Cabinet Office has been and will continue to work closely with the United Kingdom Home Office.
Supplementary, Mr Hooper.
Thank you very much, Mr President. Well, firstly, I'd like to say that feedback I've received to date on the operation of the scheme on the island has been largely positive. But the report itself highlights there remains quite a significant risk over a lack of clarity over quite a number of aspects of the scheme, which, seeing as our scheme is so closely aligned to the UK's, must surely also apply to the Isle of Man. There are a number of recommendations the report makes, including, for example, ensuring that citizens have free access to advice in respect of the scheme and clarification of the legal rights of and status of citizens who, for whatever reason, fail to meet their deadline and confirm their status. I appreciate the Chief Minister has confirmed that we will make changes following the UK, but will he be reviewing the recommendations in this report separately to that to see if any of these changes will be beneficial to Isle of Man residents?
Minister to reply.
Thank you, Mr President. Well, obviously my team in External Relations and Immigration will be monitoring this very closely. And if they feel there is a problem, then obviously they will take that on board. But as I say, we will follow closely the UK to make sure that we don't disadvantage any of our residents. We have to ensure that it is as close as possible to the UK scheme. That goes without saying. But yes, I'm sure the team will take on board the Honourable Member for Ramsey's comments. But as I say, we do commit that should there be amendments as a result of the committee, I think Yvette Cooper was the chair of that committee, should they make any changes, we will, of course, follow those closely.